I'll wait till someone actually pops on there. Let's go.
Oh, the puppy's on.
Coffee. Tuesdays is a little slow, but Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays is much better. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean Spit, the little show about big things. I hope you guys are having a great day today. And we are in the studio, real fast. Hold on here. We are in the studio here, and I need to grab my. Okay. In the studio here today, and I hope you're having a great day, folks. It's beautiful. It's Tuesday, August 18th, and joining me for the third time on the show. I think he was on the show a couple times, but then we were live from poolside in Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Nick Sahajas, ladies and gentlemen, the piano man himself is joining us for a little downtime and a little pool time afterwards. First of all, we got a lot of good stuff to talk about. First of all, thank you all for tuning in every day, and from 12 to 1, a little lunchtime fun. And I know a lot of times you guys can't actually tune in at 12, but you come in and watch the show anytime you want, because it's 4 ways you can see the show. Right now on the bottom of the screen, of course, the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page. You can also check that hotline at 847-769-8609. Let's get down to some quick sponsors, folks. Let's think about our good buddies from Roy McCampbell. That's right, Roy McCampbell Law Group, attorney at law, statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. 708-275-4264. You want a good lawyer, an honest guy, Roy McCampbell is your man. Let's not forget our good buddies from Deutsch Power Center. Deutsch Great Lakes servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicagoland for the last 100 years. They've been one of our very first sponsors from the very beginning. 224-276-6550. That's right. And then don't forget my wife, Laura Ocean Solutions, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. Now, if you own a company that runs with credit cards, she can help you get rid of some of those hidden fees, and she can match any price and make it even better because there's no middleman. She owns the company. Check out Laura Ocean Solutions at lauraoceansolutions.com. All right, so you can also, don't forget our buddies from Airtight Windows. That's right, Airtight Windows Signing and Specialist. Family owned for 30 years. Nick, give him a call because my cousin Rhonda starts work there today.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so she works today, and she also, Airtight gave the credit card account to my wife, so that's very cool. Family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. Do it right with Airtight. Call my buddy Lou at 708-788-5000, folks. Also, they're looking for help. Help wanted. Airtight wants you. Full-time experienced salesperson, experienced installer, part-time experienced measure person. And music's on my mind when I got Nick with me. Anyway, they're looking for a great job, great place to work. Call Lou. 708-652-5000. All right. A lot of good stuff here. Let's get right down to it. If you want to, don't forget Don Esteban Cigars. Tarpon Springs, Florida. Call Javier. Get them hand-rolled right to your home. 727-366-7536. And don't forget, you can see the show on Twitter, right there at the bottom, how you can find us. Then you can also find us and follow us and join us on YouTube. Become a subscriber. Dominic. Anyway, if I don't. Do that, and good. And don't forget Trico Hair Experts out of Dominic. I'm doing my podcast. Call you right back. Bye-bye. And then Trico Hair Experts out of Rosemont, Illinois. Carmela and Anthony do an incredible job recreating great hair days. 773-999-7888. Of course, I need to recreate, but Nicholas is natural. See, looks very good, Nicholas. See, you can pull it off. Some people can pull that off, and you can pull that off. You can't. I think if I did, I'd look like Egghead from Batman. Anyway, so we got a great show for today. It is Tuesday, the 18th. Let me just say real fast to Joe Cantafio, thank you so much this past weekend, and Rock and Relief for Team Rubicon. Rubicon's an organization that takes care of the firefighters and policemen and veterans when any disaster happens. 9/11, they were there. Hurricanes, whatever it is, they come, they do their job, and we do it for Rubicon. And we did the show early on Saturday at Rosie's O'Hare in East Dundee, along with the Cave Dwellers. There was also Jimmy Sans from Shadows of the Night. Of course, Seventh Heaven was there. We were there in the afternoon, me and Daryl, so it was a great show. And it was honest. I was honored enough that at the end of the show, besides getting a nice T-shirt, they gave me a beautiful plaque, Rock and Relief. Thank you, Tony Ocean, for your sacrifice dedicated to making this worthy of benefit for disaster victims. So it was a good cause. And you know what? Always can do what you can for a good cause. It's very important. All right. Ocean's Pit, little show. We got a lot of things to talk about. Let's see who's watching today. There you go. Laura helped us out in Credit Solutions. Thank you, Lou, and congratulations. Thank you for hiring Rhonda, our cousin, who starts work today by you, I hear. Kathy Ippolito from Santa Barbara, California. Becky Lee, Tony Toto, how you doing? Emo, how you guys doing? All right, so you guys, a couple guys get out a little jump as we go along. Nicholas, how you doing, brother?
Doing good. Doing good.
You got a new dog, Ollie? How long have you had Ollie now?
Oh, God, since November. Oops. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving? Oh, sorry about that. That would help.
Is that not plugged in?
Okay. Anyway, there you go, folks. So you got a little dog. It's cool. And Zoe, of course, every day at 12 o'clock, she sits right here and she watches, and she sits here miserably bored for an hour. But sometimes she throws the ball, and I throw catch with her. If you guys have seen me do that in the past there. What is this? No, don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, let's go back to that. All right, a lot of things to talk about. Let me tell you what's going on this week. Tomorrow will be at the Schiller Park Summer Series concert in the park with the main event band. That's a 7 o'clock hit. Thursday will be a JC Pub in McCook, Illinois with Rhino Ryan. Thursday will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg with Ryan. And Saturday we have the Club Arcada Speakeasy with the main event band, Tony Toto, Danny Ramonde, Rhino Ryan, and Mike Restivo from Mistaken Identity and Mojo's Jukebox. Now, that's going to be an 8 o'clock hit, so I hope you guys coming out. It's going to be a little fun. We're excited about that. A couple other shows, Taylor Street Fest. Ronnie's finally putting it together, folks. It's going to happen. Hasn't happened in Chicago since 2019. Richard Hamlin, how you doing? Tina, St. Angelo Wetzel, how you doing today? All right, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's August 11th through the 14th. Now, we're there Friday the 12th, 8:30 showtime. Friday the 12th. Nikki, when are you guys there yet?
The 11th.
And you're on the 11th. They're there on Thursday. Good. And it's going to be a lot of fun. You got to come out and support the Italian community. It's finally back after so many years. After Paddlefoot Mayor took our Pastavino Festival away from Ron Onesti and the Italians during Father's Day weekend. But at least they couldn't pass it. Look, Phyllis says hi, sexy. God bless you.
She's talking
Phyllis,
to you.
No, she's talking to you. Phyllis Hodges, of course, the best. How you doing, honey? Robert, the General Provenzano, how you doing? Ocean's Pit, we got a lot of good stuff, folks. And then I'm proud to say on August 14th, we're doing a special benefit Ocean's Rat Pack for Steve Mongo McMichael and ALS, man. We need it. We need it for ALS. It's going to be at Bourbon Street, Marionette Park on August 14th. Along with the Chicago Six and a lot of other great bands will be there supporting for ALS. We're going to have Big Mike. Big Mike is the guy who brings me to Arizona every year for a big party. We're also being in Champaign this year with them for the police organization. So it's important to come out and give, and we'll give them. Big Mike's going to be on the show next week or so. Actually, next week we start having guests on again. Our first guest is going to be, I think, is on Monday. My good friend Tina Wetzel, right? Correct? Tina, who's starring in the off-Broadway play, The Sound of Music. That's right. There she is. I'm sorry, honey. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Anyway.
You had a good setup.
I know, but I'm pushing everything, so I'm losing everything now. So now I can't even see. Anyway, yeah, so Tina's going to be on the show on Monday. She's starting at the Off-Broadway show in Naperville, The Sound of Music. They opened last weekend, and they did a whole bunch of sold out, standing ovation both times. So congratulations, Tina. We're going to have her on the show. And then we're going to have Jackson. Jackson
Snow.
I wonder why I couldn't find him. I thought his name was Jason. Jackson. Anyway, great country singer from Nashville. And he's been working with Nicola. It does a great voice, man. What a great voice this guy has. Kim Peterson LaFew saying hello. Hello, Kim, another great entertainer in the Chicagoland area. All right, so let's get to some stuff. Let's just make sure. I want to also thank everybody, Ron Onesti, my publicist, Bernie DeMaio, Paul Bazell, and thank you, Dave Witter, for the front cover of the Franoy Italian magazine. Thank you for the article. I really do appreciate that very much. All right, let's get to some stories, folks. Boy, do we got some good shit to talk about today. All right, are you ready, Nicholas?
Ready.
All right. Now, wait a minute. What do you do, Nicholas, besides the Piano Man? Now you got a duets thing going with Stephanie. What else do you do? Dream Police with us. What else you got going on?
Well, the solo thing.
And a solo.
The
Oh,
band
God,
thing,
yeah,
solo
that's
thing,
of course solo thing.
Yeah.
Where are you playing this week, Nicholas? Tell us where we're at.
Friday at Chances, new place for me. Lindenhurst.
Chances, very good. Lindenhurst, very nice.
And Saturday at our buddy, Greg Vita.
Greg,
Verno.
you got to love it, Greg. I'll be there next Saturday by Greg, so that's going to be great going seeing Greg. Great patio outside, voted #1 patio in the suburbs.
Except it's supposed to rain.
Oh, well, that's okay. Either or, it's still a good time, folks. Whether you like the fine dining, if not, you like the little casual. Right next door is the Joint Pizza Place. It's a little, and it's got some gaming there, so you can gamble. Not getting notifications last 2 days. Okay. See, that's probably why we're low on views. We got to fix that up. All right. Thank you, Carol. I will look into that because usually it would go bing, on your phone, letting you know that we're live. But these days, you never know what's going on. All right, let's talk about some stuff here. Wow. Get this. According to CBS, Nicholas, Thailand considers chemical castration to the prisoners. And if they do that, they get a lighter sentence on their life. Now, if you were in prison knowing that you're going to be there for a long time and you were in there for rape, obviously that's why they're going to cut off your dick, your balls, whatever you call it.
It's chemical.
Chemical.
It's chemical.
What is it?
It's chemical. It means that they make you impotent through chemicals. They don't do any snipping. It's just,
All right. So they burn it off or whatever they do, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So what would you do? Would you rather do the jail time or get that done and get back
I
out?
guess it would depend on my age.
Get it back on your age.
If you're in the prime of your life,
Yeah, can you imagine that? Horrible. You have to plug in. Oh, okay, Robert, there you go. Oh yeah, so I don't know. That would be interesting. I guess right. If you're like a certain age, who cares? You're not going to use that thing anyway.
Exactly.
And my age, I'm still not using it that much. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to be 60 this year. So God bless. Yeah. So that's interesting stuff. Are you an old soul, Nick? I'm asking people, are you an old soul? Are you a big thinker? Mature, young at age? I mean, when you're mature, you think more. You think stuff more out, I think, before you actually jump the gun. Are you more like that, or you jump the gun the minute you hear something?
Changes from day to day.
Yeah. It depends who
Sometimes
it is.
Sometimes I'm not thinking.
Right.
Guess
Well,
it depends on this.
Do you value alone time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me too. I love alone time. So that's what they're saying about an old soul. Because, I think I'm an old soul. I like if you're talking about old movies and old shows and the old ways of life.
Right now I'm missing Gunsmoke.
You're missing Gunsmoke. Let's toast first, by the way, Nicholas. Nothing like
apple
a little
juice.
apple juice in the afternoon. Yeah, so interesting stuff. How about this? Grocery prices are up percentage, ladies and gentlemen, 12.2% in groceries.
We didn't see that coming.
All part of the plan. Like, folks, did you notice the gas is like $8, $9, $10, $6, $7? And all of a sudden now, lately, they're bringing it down like to $4.20. Wow, what a great job they did. It was part of the plan to fool us. I mean, but groceries.
It's still double.
And gas, it's still doubled. I'm an old soul for sure. Emo, how you doing? I have to go on your site, not on Facebook. Last 2 times it didn't show you. Okay, well then we have to figure out what's going on. But thank you for your information, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say happy 10 years to my good buddy James Paul Lynch, the guitar player who plays George in American English, celebrating 10 years. James Paul. He's also with Rick Lindy and Jenny James. It's almost $6 here now. Kathy Ippolito, wasn't it more than that before? Now it went down to $6. Wasn't it like $8 in certain parts of California? I think it was pretty. I think it was pretty to the point. Do you see it live on your thing?
Well, I probably found it, but normally it says Tony Ocean's live now. It doesn't say.
See, it's not saying it now, so we got to figure that out. We're going to figure that out. But thank you for what we'll figure that out. How about this, folks? We're trying to come up with this. Harrison Ford showing pictures of pumping his own gas. Now, why would this make the news?
Celebrities, they're just like us.
I mean, what the hell? He doesn't pump his own gas? Where do you go to gas stations anymore? The guy doesn't come out anymore and pump gas anywhere. Remember, they used to wash the windows? And they used
You
to
can trust your car to the man who wears a star, remember?
Yo, Danny, what's up, my brother? Noreen, Indiana is about $1 less. And there, Carol says, who cares? I agree, Harrison Ford, good for you that you can pump your own gas. God bless you. How about this? Now, all the crazy shit that's going on in this world, Nick, and changing things and changing, ways of life. They want to remove the word mom and call it birthplace.
Oh, I heard
people.
that. I heard that. That's birth person or something, right?
Who comes up with this stuff? I'd like to find out who actually comes up with this shit. And they get paid probably to come up with these.
people buying into it. That's for
And,
sure.
and they're buying into it. Mom will always be mom.
Yep.
Dad will always be dad, no matter what. Stepdad, whatever it is. Stepmom. You know, it's a hard. Susan Jambroni, the closer. How you doing, my love? It's hard to be a dad. It's hard to be a mom. It's hard to be a stepdad, stepmom in this day and age. You know, before you was, look, the dad would go to work, mom would stay home. Now, parents have to both go out and work. Maybe that's some of the reason why some of the kids are freaking out the way they are. There's nobody watching them. You know, it's hard.
One of the things.
It's one of the things, but I think
Right.
it's also the way you have to be brought up.
Yep.
The old customs, you know, your grandparents, your mom and dad, if they're not paying attention to what you're doing, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. 394 in wonderful Wisconsin, thanks to the clown in the White House. There you go. Oh yeah, it's Peggy. You know it, hon. They're just baiting you because it was like 6 or 7, right? You're right. I talked to my wife about who's decided. It's confusing. Well, it's a little different for everybody, folks, but let's hope things get better. Here we go. Let's see. Mom believes that she was poisoned by fentanyl by picking up a dollar bill. It's taking all my energy, according to Fox News. Have you heard about this fentanyl stuff? Now, what is it, actually?
How do you get from $1?
Well, how about the couple that sued the rental car place because she had sex with somebody in the rental car and then she got a disease and she's blaming it on the fentanyl because she got it in the car? How about the guy you were sleeping with? What the hell you think? Maybe he was banging someone else before he came by you. Patrick Haig, this society needs to grow a pair and start standing up for common sense. Ron, you're absolutely right. Totally different world today. Sandra Argento, let me tell you something. As my Mama D said, it's not the world that's fucked up, folks, or screwed up. It's certain people, individuals in the world that's making this crazy. Jeanette, how you doing? From Evanston, Illinois. Jeanette, welcome to Ocean's Pit. Yeah, it's just a little crazy, man. I don't get it. That story's not that good. CBS, Texas sues President Joe Biden's administration over requirements that hospitals provide abortions in emergencies. Now, you know, certain states now, if you have an abortion, it's illegal.
Right. Yeah, because that one girl that was raped.
Supposedly raped, 10-year-old.
Right.
Now they found out it was just it wasn't real.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
That.
I don't know.
But I know it was an illegal alien. Somebody
Yeah.
didn't belong in the country that it happened with.
10-year-old.
We're focusing on the fact that she had to go over the border to get an abortion, as opposed to the fact that she was raped by. But it's fine.
Well, 10-year-old.
Yeah.
And we talk about this on my show all the time, and you never hear it on the Main Street News. You know, we talk about this. Bill Cosby, all these people. There's another guy we talked about, another producer from the show Scrubs. I never seen the show, but I guess he made some other movies. He was just they just told him about him coming out and doing this to women, and I don't understand that. You know, I don't get why this stuff is not taken care of. I mean, look at this Epstein thing on that island, and I
Still waiting for the list.
Well, we have a list, and we did. I'll show you the list. We mentioned it on the show a couple of times, but he was arrested. Supposedly, he hung himself in jail. You know, somebody killed him. Maxwell was arrested. She had notebooks. She had videos. She had everything on this stuff. Not one person has been. Not
Exactly.
one.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, and
There's
they're
all the
all
names.
and the list I'm going to show you is political celebrities.
Sports figures.
Sports figures. It's sad. It's scary when you see some of these people. They just had a picture of Oprah Winfrey, who's supposedly on that island, according to my list. Oprah was hugging some guy named Justin James, one of her good friends, who just got arrested for rape, child rape. This is one of Oprah's dear friends.
Well, they said her private plane made several trips to that island, probably carrying her dear friends.
Look at that. Several trips, and she's got a plane, that's your private jet. Talking about Oprah.
That's suspicious.
That's suspicious. Yeah, that's coming up. First rule of cleaning. While listening to music, the toilet brush is not a microphone. Yes, let's remember that. At least let's say congratulations to Eddie Olczyk. After 16 seasons, is leaving the broadcasting booth for the Chicago Blackhawks. After 16 years, he's going to Seattle in broadcasting.
Well,
Eddie
why not?
Olczyk.
Everybody else is leaving the Blackhawks. He may as well too.
Yeah, too. Well, you know what? Look, we all heard what happened during the Stanley Cup. Coach hitting a little guy or hitting a teenager, having sex with him. And of course, they covered that up. The Penn State Blackhawks, they covered it up just like Alex Sandusky. And I heard they lost a lot of, I mean, come on, man, just to protect the Stanley Cup. I know the guy was not a kid. He was a hockey player. He was a big guy, but that's not the point. It's just crazy. Laura Capian, how you doing, hon? Welcome. The list is on Hunter Biden's laptop. Oh, there you go. Let's see if they find that. Good Samaritan leaves a single mom in Indiana a tip for $4,000. Now,
Nice.
the question is, was he a really good Samaritan? Maybe she was suffering, or maybe he's here, I got a lot of money, pick her up, give her a shot. I mean, I'm trying to ruin it. I know I'm trying to ruin it. I'm just trying to say that. I mean, how often does some guy give somebody? Obviously, he's got to know all her problems. Because how would she know that she was? I don't know. Wouldn't you feel weird if someone gave you a $4,000 tip if you were a waitress?
Maybe it was really good service.
Maybe a good dessert. Aha! All right, you're watching Ocean's Pit with Nick Sahajas, the piano man, is with us. Thank you so much, Nicky. We got some birthdays.
Laura.
Yeah, we got some other things before we get to the birthdays. Amazon, get this, folks, is handed over 11 ringing doorbell videos to police without contacting the owners. Now, we have the ringing thing that my phone goes off all day long.
Yeah, we have it too.
And you can look at the camera and you can see who's there. Amazon, I guess police people have been asking for maybe they're checking on intruders or checking on
Maybe they're
suspicious
checking on
people.
their own drivers.
Oh, maybe their own drivers too. But what you at least, I mean, at least let them know, the people that you're paying that account, at least let them know what's going on.
So you're saying they have access to our videos?
They have access. 11
Oh,
different
yeah.
ones Amazon has. So imagine that shit without the permission of the owner, which I think is wrong. But
Yeah.
hey, that's what are you going to do? Stamps. Do you use stamps anymore?
No.
Me either. I mean, one or two I think I still do. I think it's like, but when I send something out for
When I have to
like a
mail
CD or something,
commission check to Joey DeMarco. That's the only thing.
Joey gets the commission.
Because he
check.
doesn't use that.
Yeah, he doesn't use Zelle or yeah. So yeah, but stamps are going up too price-wise for anybody that still uses
Of
stamps.
course.
Lulu, what's up, Lulu Sylvester? How you doing, Lou and Doug? Great. They do 2 for Tuesdays. Make sure you check out their stuff. Yeah, today's Tuesday, so check out Lulu. I have no problem with them looking at the video as long as I'm made aware of it. Ron, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Should be. California. I don't know. I visited a few times. I mean, you have to worry about the weather. You have to worry about prices now. Yeah, right now, 2 earthquakes between 2 hours in San Diego. You almost like San Francisco. That doesn't look like that's about to fall off. I mean,
Oh, it
they've been
will.
saying it for years,
It'll
right?
fall into the ocean. Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be horrible. Just wondering. Even certain parts of Florida, you have to worry about the floods and everything. I know people that lost homes like every summer. Something happens. Helen Tenuta, Jeanette, how you doing, honey? I hope you're doing well.
Nevada
Wholesale.
will be oceanfont property.
What happened?
Nevada will be oceanfront property.
Yeah. How about that? Very good. How about this, Nicholas? Are you a Netflix guy? They are
Absolutely.
adding commercials.
Wait, what am I paying for?
Exactly. So you might want to look into that. A lot of people are. They got
That's
to.
aggravating.
Well, that's true. They got together and they're putting commercials on it, and a lot of people are getting upset about it. I don't know. I was watching one station. I think it was Hulu yesterday. We were watching a movie, and the commercials. It said the show will be back in 2 minutes and 98 seconds. So you knew how long the commercials were going to be. But Netflix was the best thing about Netflix. They never had commercials, but
Well,
now
that's
they're
what you're
going to
paying for.
charge. Now they're going to charge so they can make their money. I don't know.
Commercials on HBO.
Yeah, how about it? We have to worry about fires. Kathy, you're right. In California, a lot of fires. Donald, what's up, brother? Hope you guys are doing well. Donald, of course, the #1 Mike Ditka impersonator. The coach even said he looked like him, and he does. We had him on the show. He did a great job.
I've been something.
What happened?
Hi, Tony. I've been. That ends. Donald,
Oh, I've been. Oh, well, Donald, that's all it says. It says, "Hi, Tony. I've been."
you've been
It's
what?
always quiet. It's always shh. It's okay. It's okay, honey. See, you never know what happens on live television. There you go, folks. Wholesale inflation surges 11.3% in the month of June, according to Fox. With the inflation going up in Illinois, we have an election coming up with Pritzker was the one, I don't know, by 95%. The Democrat took him, and now Bailey for Republican. Do you think Bailey's got a chance, Nicholas? with now the inflation up in Illinois the way it is, or is Pritzker still going to win? Yesterday, everybody said he's going to buy the election anyway.
I think Bailey might be a little too far right wing, unless they see some of those commercials about I don't care if a little girl gets, raped, she can't have an abortion. I don't know if that's true or not. If they just edit it that way, but that's the kind of stuff that looks like.
Here's breaking news, Ron. Pritzker tested positive for COVID today.
Ooh, that's not going to be good for him. He's in bad shape.
And he's a big boy. There's parts of his body he can't even reach with a washcloth. So, he's a big boy. And Jesus. Yeah, but you know what? I've had it. Nick had it. We've all had it. Thank God we've been okay. Who knows? It's going to start coming back again. I think it's never going to leave. I think it's going to be like the flu. It's always going to be there.
Well, I think Fauci said today it'll be around for years.
Yeah, and Fauci, also one of the things on
he's retiring too.
Yes, he's retiring at the end of the term.
Yes.
That was one of the things here. Dr. Fauci,
Sorry.
Dr. Frankenstein, he is leaving at the end of the term. There it is. According to Fox News, Fauci will retire at the end of Biden's term. No shit. The paychecks will stop coming. That's why you're retiring, Fauci, you crackpot. What an idiot. Yeah, what an idiot this guy is. All right, let's see. Woman wins $146,000 lottery. And what she did with all the money, she gave gift cards to all her friends. Pretty cool.
Well, she must have been pretty well off then.
Yeah, well, she won $1.46 million.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's pretty good. You want to laugh? Now, a good friend, John Gennardo. We know Johnny.
Yep.
Works around now. He had a party a few years back. And I don't know if you heard about this, but he sent out an invitation that we won the lottery.
Yeah, I was invited.
And we went over there and wow, what the hell? And he handed out like 12 cents in an envelope to all his friends. And I think they won like $400 or $300. How cool was that?
He's very generous.
He's a great guy, but he's got squirrely. He's got that little squirrely that goes around.
Yeah.
Well, how cool of a concept is that? You're thinking like Norton and remember, we're rich. Remember when they won you won the fortune and they found out fortune was the name of the bird.
Oh,
yeah, remember that?
The parrot.
Or the parrot, whatever it was. Yeah. That is cool that they got a big tip like that. And it's nice that she's giving out money to her friends. I know if I won millions, I would probably do the same thing. There were certain people on that list. Hey,
Well, the one right now is at $500 million.
who?
How about right now is at $500 million?
Wait a minute, guys. Now you know this.
$560 million.
Nicholas, I don't even know if you know this. You might know this. If you win the big billion in Illinois, you will not get a red cent until the Illinois debt is paid off.
Well, then you'll never see it.
And you'll never see it. So go to Indiana and Wisconsin and buy lottery tickets. Now you win the regular ones, but you won't win the real big one. This is what I hear. The coach, Marion isn't feeling well today, so she wanted to send her best wishes to you and Laura as well. Well, thank you, the coach, and I hope Marion feels better. Becky Lee, we love John and Barb. Aren't they great, Becky? They're great people. Yeah, you got to love Johnny. He's a great guy. All right, folks, let's see. This is pretty cool. According to New York City Pub, was selling gallons of beer for the price of gas to fight off. So what you're paying for gas, that's what you're paying for a gallon of beer at this pub to shove it down, just to say Biden, lower the gas prices. Now, I don't want to get political with all this, Nick, and sometimes I do, but we kind of knew it was coming when they took over. Or is it just, wasn't it 2 something a gallon less than 18 months ago?
Yep.
And now people say it can't be the president that does that, but he's got to have some say in that.
And the funny thing is because the prices started going up long before Russia invaded Ukraine, so
Correct.
that excuse doesn't fly because there certainly was large increases in the gas prices long before that.
I agree that Chris Minardi, a guitar player, and of course the big boys, of course, the Billy Joel Band, of course. Hi, Chris, a great solo artist himself. Chris, how you doing, buddy? I pay $4.04 a gallon in Wisconsin. Dick, how you doing? Dick Said, my Armenian friend. $4.04, yeah, right. But what I'm trying to say, in 18 months, it went from 2 something. Do you believe that would there be a war right now in Russia and Ukraine if President Trump was president of the United States?
Well, he had pretty good diplomatic relations with Putin, so who knows? I don't know.
I think the reason why they didn't like Trump in one way is because they never knew what he was going to do.
Well, it was a loose cannon.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And Biden, I don't think they were afraid of. I always look when you see Anthony Napolitano. How you doing, brother? Another great drummer in the Chicagoland area, our gang, and so many other bands he's with. Anthony, what's up, my brother? Patrick says no way. Oh, and we heard about the WNBA women's basketball. Brittany Griner was arrested in Russia for having marijuana. First of all, he's a man. You know that, right? I mean, 6'11", whatever she is, 6'8", shoe size 17. It's a man. It's a man. You're playing in a women's league, but you are a man. How about the swimmer? Remember he won the championship, and but when he swam against the men, he came in like 45th place.
No, it was further than that.
Even further than that. Okay, so
further down.
now their lawyers said that the marijuana was medically got prescription from the doctor. Now, wouldn't you know that right when you busted them? When you busted them, when they say, "Look, I've got something from the doctor," now they wait how many days now?
You have to have a card.
You have to have a card.
Yep.
Brittany, rot in Russia. Rot, baby. Rot. It will be
She's singing the national anthem right now.
remember she said she doesn't want the national anthem played. It will be a good show for lock her up aboard. Yeah. You got that, KJ. Hope you're doing well. Biden is the one that scares me. Oh, Phyllis, I know, my dear. They didn't like Trump because they know that they are all crooks. Well, you know what? Trump might have had I know he has a little shady past, but at least the guy was trying to bring out what was going on in this country. And that's why they're so afraid of him. I mean, how much turmoil this guy had since the minute he won the election. He's been put through that shit.
What he said, that's exactly true.
They just sold 1 million barrels of oil to the Chinese company. There you go, Anthony. But nobody questions that shit. Nobody questions that shit. All right, let's see. Florida, Tampa Bay. Let's see. See how crazy these guys are. I mean, there's a mother and father blocking the driveway of this guy's house. The guy comes out with a gun, says, "You think I'm going to shoot you if you don't move out of the way? You think I'm kidding?" And now we've been hearing it in the news. There's been guys that went into the mall in Indiana, and some guy that was carrying a gun shot him. Shot the guy that was shooting people.
The rifle.
Yeah, grabbed the rifle.
Yep.
Good. You know what? It's going to be like the old West these days.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
It's going to be scary. What? You know, like boom, pow.
I mean, there's downsides to it, but there might be less crime if everybody's packing, or at least standing up.
Karen Dean, a lot of got the Woman of the Year award, and he is a man. Thank you, Karen. Got the Woman Award for Woman of the Year, and is a man. How the hell does that happen?
Wasn't Bruce Jenner on the cover of?
Yeah. But look. If you're gonna do that shit, that's your business. Do whatever you want to do. I have to give them kudos for the people that actually go and get everything done to try to become a woman.
Did he get everything?
And try to become? I don't know. I don't know. But the ones that just walk around with clothes saying, "Hey, I'm a woman."
Exactly.
I mean, what the fuck? You know, I don't know. Skittles. Have you heard? I've been eating Skittles for years. Now they're saying they're dangerous for human consumption. Chemical toxins are in Skittles. God, when we used to eat it, I eat them all the time. Oh, so I probably should have been dead already. Plus, mixed with Jack Daniels and cigars, I should have been dead years ago.
Although the Jack Daniels might counteract it.
It might, yeah, that's true. It might clean it out. A medical exam of Ivana Trump. They said her death was accidental. Do you know why she died? How she died?
No.
I have no idea either.
I thought it was just natural.
Natural, accidental.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I'm sure they're not jumping on that, saying Trump probably tried to kill her.
Yeah.
Sure, that's not coming out yet. 13-year-old 13-year-old girl. This is pretty cool. 62,000 students applied to try to med school in 2021. Only 40% were accepted. Here's a girl from Alabama, University of Alabama, 13 years old, was accepted into medical school.
Oh my God.
How cool is that?
Jeez.
Alina Wicker. Congratulations, Alina Wicker. 13 years old. I went to a doctor not too long ago. Some guy looked like he was 15, like Doogie Howser.
Yeah, I know.
And I asked him, "Excuse me, how old are you? How long you been?" You know, it's a little scary sometimes.
Yeah.
Fell down the stairs, had a bad hip. Oh, thank you, KJ. So Ivana fell down the stairs. You ain't going anywhere. Oops, sorry about that. Accidental blunt impact is what was reported. Now, you don't hear too much about that on the news. Even Bulldogs, a restaurant here in Roselle by the house. A lady, one of our friends, my friend Michelle, one of her friends, they stood up at her wedding. She got grazed on her forehead from guys shooting in a Bulldogs restaurant. Some guy yesterday in Bartlett was running. Some guy was telling everybody, "Stay in your house." Well, he was Spanish Latino American guy running around with a gun. I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, some of these people that are probably doing, okay, you're going to blame it all on mental illness. You're going to blame it all on drugs. You're going to blame it all on alcohol. Maybe some of these people are just to the point where they can't survive anymore. I'm not trying to say what's right or wrong, but everybody just assumes automatically that there's something, maybe, they lost their job. They can't afford it. They can't support their family. We don't know the stories of some of these people, but it's happening. It's happening so much right now. And it's not just not in the bad neighborhoods anymore. Now they're coming everywhere.
No, it's frequent.
They're coming everywhere. Yeah. Let's see. Congratulations to Luann, good friend Luann out of New York. Her daughter became a doctor. Dr. Francis, God bless her, Francesca. She became a doctor. So I know who we could go to when we go to New York, get some help there. Yeah. How about this idiot?
Get some meatballs too.
Philip Berto. There's another idiot. 36 years old, accidentally kills himself by hanging himself. He was telling his girl, please don't leave me. If you do, I will hang myself, to scare her. But oops, sorry. He killed himself. What an idiot. Hung himself. Good afternoon, Tony. It's me, Marion. Miss you. My brother is home. Big Joe fried, but still can't eat. I got my shoulder shot yesterday. And hi to Laura. Well, I hope your shoulder shot, and give the best to your brother. I never met your brother, but I did call him on the phone when he was at the hospital, see how he was doing. So at least he's home. Let's hope he gets better there. Wow. All right, folks. Well, Ocean Spit, little show about big things. We're having fun. How about let's get a sponsors out of it. We'll come another sponsor here, folks, for you. Let's not forget our good buddies from Portillo's Fundraisers. Our son Joe, who is on his way to Texas right now for the couple of new grand openings up in Texas. He's in charge of the marketing department. If you have a nonprofit organization looking to raise a little money, call Portillo's. They will help you. Call our son Joe at 224-636-3646 or go to jfank@portillos.com. Anything, if you have an event at any of their Portillo's, anything over $200, you get all the proceeds. It's a good thing. And they're always hiring. So if you're looking for work, that's it. This looks good. All right, a couple more stories here. According to CNBC, Bank of America is being sued over $225 million of unemployment benefits that were not paid to employees. Wow, that's a lot of money. $225 million that were not paid to it. This is a Bank of America. This isn't Charlie's Taco Stand in Addison.
That's my bank.
You better call.
Let's get my money out of there.
Get your money out of there quick. You don't even get the lion anymore, right? Even a toaster. They don't give you a toaster, no lion anymore.
No blanket, no T-shirt.
No blanket, no T-shirt. We mentioned this yesterday. I got to say it again. James Harden, of course, from the Brooklyn Nets, basketball player. They make a lot of money, these guys. And I'm a New York Knicks fan. I love the Nets too, but the Knicks are my favorite. Get this. One night, Nicholas, in a strip joint, you spend $1 million. In one night. Now, let me ask you something. You're James Harden. You're a basketball player. You're a celebrity. You can't get girls on your own? You got to go to a strip joint?
He's impressing his friends.
Impressing his fans. What a bunch of idiots.
Get
a hotel room, hire a bunch of call girls, bring them over to the house, keep the door closed, and no one has to know
the
it.
right word.
But you got to try to find a strip whore. I don't know what you call them anymore. Anyway, let's see. Happy birthdays. Country star Luke Bryan celebrates her birthday today. PJ Souls, remember Rock and Roll High School with the Ramones? She was a girl in the movie, PJ. I used to love that movie. Happy. Forrest Whitaker, great actor, turned 61 years old.
My eyes like this.
Pardon me?
That's what I feel
Yeah,
like.
one eye's like, yeah.
My eyes watering.
It's like Ricky Skaggs, country star, turned 68 years old. Wally Bryson, one of my favorite guitar players from the Raspberries, yesterday was his birthday, Wally. Lynn Jordan, the great Chicagoland entertainer. I've done some shows with Lynn. John Brandt from Cheap Trick is in her band, bass player. Great, Lynn Jordan. Mandy Rose, for all you WWF fans out there. WWE, Thunder Rosa, for all you AEW fans. Joe Torre, the great manager of the New York Yankees many years ago. Happy birthday. Turns 82 years old. Elle Stone from the WWF, great wrestler, 59 years old. Robin Hulo, Robin was bought her birthday party. Robin, out there, if you're listening, I know you watched the show. She came to the Speakeasy for her birthday and bought a bunch of her friends. So happy birthday, Robin. Thank you celebrating with us. J-Lo and Ben Affleck married again.
Jennifer.
Bennifer.
They're
I like
together.
J-Lo. How did, what's his name? Who was married to her?
Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
Yeah.
He left her.
Did he?
He left her.
I didn't know this.
He left J-Lo probably
They
to
got
the
kids, don't they?
I don't know, but he left her. He's probably hitting what's his name right now, Ricky Martin. That's probably why he left. Erica, I don't know if you're listening, honey. I hope your foot's better, honey, and I wish you the happiest of birthdays, Eric. I love you. All right, let's see. The Blackhawks didn't want to renew Eddie Olczyk's contract and going on cheap. Oh, David, first of all, thanks for watching. And buddy, isn't that the thing that's happening to all the Hawks? Or better yet, isn't that happening to any Chicago teams? They never spend, the Yankees get shit for buying their championships but that's what you're supposed to do. You're an owner of the team. The number one thing is to become a winning team.
Yep. Spend the money.
You think if the
Get the
Bears
talent.
go to Arlington Heights and they put a dome and they get a new stadium, it's going to change? It's going to be a better team? Not with them McCasty, not with those owners. Ain't never going to happen. Last but not least, birthday, Vin Diesel, action star, celebrates a birthday today, folks. Ocean Spit, the great Nick Sahaj joining us. Nick, what have you been doing, man? What have you been seeing out there in the club and the places where you're working? What's the crowd's been like?
Not bad. Well, Club Arcata, we always do well.
Yeah, it's a great club, and you got a good product there too. It's a good product. You put on a great show, and you guys are very good at what you do, and it's nice. I love seeing that people are actually coming out, spending some money. Yep. Forrest Whitaker's wife divorced him because she said he was seeing someone else on the side. Woo! And you just thought the Italians did it. Forrest Whitaker's doing it. There you go, Erica, watching. Thank you. I hope you had a good birthday, and I hope your foot is better, my dear. Erica, she comes out with her hubby 3 times a week sometimes. She in the wheelchair comes out, and she still comes out and supports live entertainment and supports local establishments. You got to love that. Hypocrites, folks. Never forget the world elite put $1 million of limos on $1 million jets to fly around the world and tell you to reduce your gas prices. Oh, hypocrites. All right. I love this. I don't have a short temper. I just have a quick response to bullshit.
Stupidity.
I don't know, man. Today's National Zookeepers Day. Let's give it up for the zookeepers. Right. I love zookeepers. They take care of their animals. I love animals probably more than people. I think Nicholas is probably right there.
Absolutely.
Especially, I totally agree with you folks. Here, this is out to all the teenagers out there. Very important. Pay attention to the books they want to ban. Make a beeline and go read these books before they're banned. And then find out why certain books are being banned. Find out if it's right for you, these books. I mean, they're banning certain books. They're banning certain movies. They're banning certain TV shows. Why?
When are they going to start banning all the rap songs?
That will never get
about
read.
slapping you.
Yeah, you know what? Look, I know it's a talent, and I know they're talented, whatever they are. I get all that.
The lyrics of these songs are a lot worse than most of these books they're banning.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree. What if someone comes up to you and says, boy, you look familiar. Tell them, yeah, I do porn. That gets them right there, folks. All right. See, I throw something in there. All right. What do we got here, folks? There's a bridge. I never knew this, according to Fox News. There's a regular bridge in the town of Des Plaines, 20 years old, on Bruce Road, and nobody owns it. Nobody is willing to own it. I didn't know bridge. I thought bridges were owned by the town, right?
It's just part of the infrastructure.
I don't know. It made
is it a toll bridge?
Fox. It's just a regular bridge. No one wants to admit to owning it. Maybe if Jerry. I don't know if Jerry's watching today. He can Google that and find that out. CNBC, folks. High inflation leads wages. Some of the wages are up. People are getting raises, but it does not match the inflation. It's been the lowest it's been since 1956 of inflation, what people are going to. And this past weekend, if you guys were in Melrose Park, then I'm sure you went out to the Happy Feast Lady of Mount Carmel was this past weekend in Melrose Park. A big feast, of course. Then we're going to be there at the Taste of Melrose Park with the Rat Pack and Ocean on the same bill. We're going to be there. We're excited about that, and that's going to be September 2nd. We'll be at the Melrose Park Italian Feast. Feast, we're doing the taste. This is the feast that happened this weekend, if you get a chance. Replying to Sandro Argento, it's just sad. It's sad. Yvette, how you doing? Michael Sansone, Liberal Agenda. Michael from Arizona, I hope you're doing well. Forrest Whitaker has a wandering eye. Oh, there you go, Phyllis. That's it. Maybe he was looking. Yeah, there you go. I already said the medical. Already did that one already. Go woke or go broke. Zuckers. Expecting removal of a lot of people out of work because of this inflation. Now, Zucker, doesn't he own Microsoft? Zuckerberg? Facebook. All right, there you go. Go woke or go broke. Laying a lot of people off on Facebook. How about this Long Grove Bridge? We've all played Long Grove. We've seen that bridge, right?
35 times?
Since 2020.
That's insane.
Why don't they hire, I think we said something, hire somebody out in front of the bridge or hire.
What if you got a gate, right, with a little sensor, and if your truck is over 8'6",
Yeah.
the gate doesn't open.
Spend the money. Long Grove's got cash up there, believe me.
Oh.
Spend some of that money,
Oh,
right?
I don't know. A lot of those stores are closed now, so
Okay,
it
well,
might be hurting.
maybe they are hurting. But this bridge has been there for a long time. It wasn't like they just opened it.
Forever.
You know what? Or how about raising the bridge a little bit? Maybe just put in a couple more inches. I mean, I don't know. Do a fundraiser. Hire me and Nick. Let's get some money in there.
I love it.
Why don't they make the roof higher? I don't know. Back on Big Stone Vacation, they had to search for you again. All right, thank you, Carol. We'll work on that.
8'6", that's a low bridge.
Yeah, it's a low bridge. They got trucks, they got camels, they got covered wagons trying to get through that thing. Even, I mean, what the hell? Even the Amish have a hard time getting through with their horse and carriage. Jesus Christ. Hey, Toys R Us is coming back, folks. Toys R Us is coming back, and they're going to be in all the Macy's stores. Oh, I used to love, according to ABC, used to love Toys R Us when I was a kid.
Is that the Schwartz store around?
What happened?
FAO Schwartz, that toy store? Are they still around?
I don't know if they're still around. Oh, that was another great toy store, too. Yeah. Remember Jeffrey the Giraffe? I used to have one when I was a kid. Yeah, that was good stuff. Krispy Kreme, for all you people that love Krispy Kreme, people, according to People Magazine, celebrating their anniversary, their birthday, 85 cents for a dozen Krispy Kremes. There you go. There you go, Nick. Go get them. And you know what? They're fantastic. But, boy, 2 of those and you're done for the day.
That's it.
They are good, though. They are good. All right, what do we got? We've got about another 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes or so. More job candidates are lying and cheating on their interviews to get their jobs. I mean,
I think they always have. Really.
I think they always have too. But I think how many restaurants and how many restaurants and how many bars and how many establishments need help? I mean, they're just to the point now. The airlines pilots, they're only making them take half the tests instead of getting fully trained, so they can get some pilots. Just
I'm not flying anymore.
what does that tell you, man? It's crazy, man. And I love this. There's a school in Georgia are assigning guns to other people besides the officers and bus drivers. And I think maybe there should be a couple other. I mean, is there airline on airplanes? Is there a guy that carries?
We're not supposed to know about them, but they're supposedly they have guys on plane. I don't think every plane.
I don't know everything's certain, right? Everything is going automatic. They are developing and installing computer bots to work for people, just like the car manufacturing plants. You know what, KJ? There's a hotel. There's a hotel in China, I think, that's all run by robots. They're saying there's a McDonald's, I think, in Evanston that is no people. You walk in, you talk to the thing, and your food comes out. This is in Evanston. So this is going to happen in drive-thrus now, like the Jetsons. They said the Jetsons was filmed, supposedly the character of the Jetsons, George Jetson, was a cartoon. He was a 40-year-old man, and he was born in 2062, which would make him his birthday this year.
Was he born in 2062 or 40?
No, but he's in 2062 according to the TV show.
So yeah, he would be born this year.
George Jetson.
Wow, in the hospital.
Crazy stuff that was unnecessary. Someone had to make the meatballs. Luann, congratulations to your daughter, Doctor, for your daughter. And I heard you're coming into town on August 12th. I hope you come down to Taylor Street Fest. We're also going to be at Pier 290 in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin on August 13th. Luann, I hope you're doing well in New York City, my dear friend. All right, no matter how good of a person you are, there's always someone out there that remembers the asshole in you or thinks you're an asshole still from something. And that's just something in life I think we all go through, ladies and gentlemen. That's unfortunately crazy. A 15-year-old person was pronounced dead in Texas and miraculously made a recovery when it was about to go into the casket.
Oh God.
How about that?
If he's going in the casket, he should have been embalmed by then.
Of course, this could be in Texas, so who knows the story over there. Thank you, Adam, for Adam sending that in from Addison, Illinois. How about this, folks? The Bellagio in Las Vegas, a mini bar water costs $24 for a bottle of water at the mini bar in the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas.
It's inflation.
Inflation
It's everywhere.
Crazy shit happening, folks. It's only going to get better, folks. Only going to get better. Let's see. I love this. Just kudos to the town of Highland Park, of course. The horrible tragic that went there with that stupid Robert Cremo III shot those people in Highland Park, and people said he was mental and all that. Listen, man, that was planned. That was planned. He dressed up as a girl so he could walk around town so nobody knew who he was. He had another gun he was on a rifle. He had another gun by his car. He was heading to Madison, Wisconsin to shoot over there. Yeah. This was pre-planned. But anyway, they had a bunch of fundraisers that are happening in Highland Park. And again, Ellie's out there and she's doing well. Ellie Weingarten, of course, Richie and Blanche from Norton's. They do some benefits, but they got a big benefit that's happening, folks. July 27th, Together and Together Again. Billy Corgan and James Chamberlain, of course, from the Smashing Pumpkins, and special guests are doing a benefit at 8 p.m. July 27th to raise money for Highland Park. That should be used because Jimmy's been playing with them, and then he leaves and he comes back. But now Billy and Jimmy are back together for all you Smashing Pumpkins fans, a band from Chicago. And if you're not interested in the band, you still got to go there and do the to support. That's very important. Never forget, folks, Democrats cheered and rioted for 8 months before they were outraged by January 6th. I'm not saying all Democrats. This CNN has got the lowest rate for viewers since they first started. I mean, it's getting to the point they said they have more employees than they do viewers. And all they do is cover this January 6th thing. Still trying to blame Donald Trump for this. They're trying to say it was like Charles Manson who told all those people to go out and kill.
Yeah, right. So when did the hearings start for all the riots that happened downtown that made all the major businesses move out of Michigan City, or Michigan Avenue?
You know what? You're absolutely right. That's suspicious. That's right, because there is no court for Prickster or Paddlefoot or Fox because of everything that happened in the greatest city in the world. It's still the greatest city in the
I
world.
mean, there were aldermen that were almost encouraging the riots.
Yes, go riots.
Why aren't they on trial?
They're not on trial just because it's Donald Trump. Because if it was another president, probably never would have happened. I mean, the trial probably never would have happened. Those people were on their own. Some people said that some of those people were dressed in Trump shirts. You hear all the conspiracies. We don't know exactly what happened that day. I mean, we know some stuff that they had, on video and stuff like that, but in photography, of course, and everything, and the news. But it's just a scary thing that they're wasting so much time. Get it done. If you got something on them, arrest them. There you go, Karen. January 6th was set up by the Democrats. The double standards it's horrible, Eric Todd. How you doing, Eric? Hope you're doing well, brother. So I'm sorry if I have not texted you guys in a while. I haven't been drunk. Oh, thank you. I love that one by Cecil from Lincolnwood, Illinois. Cecil, thank you. If you guys you ever collect coins or stamps when you were a kid? No. If you collect coins, folks, there's a 1943 D copper Lincoln penny. Was pressed by using the wrong metal. If you have one of those, if you're coin collectors, it could be worth up to $1.7 million.
Damn, now I wish I did.
How about that? How about, like, Chicago has so much going on. Now they opened an ice cream museum on Michigan Avenue. Who's going there? They won't even go shopping there. Now they're going to go to an ice cream museum where you bring your kids. It is Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. We got about 5 minutes left, folks. There are so many scams on the internet nowadays, folks. I'm going to tell you. Send me 1995 and I will tell you all the scams are. Like that? That's a good one. That kick you off guard there. Anyway, folks, we are always thinking. There's a pool waiting for us, folks, and it's pool day over today. Phyllis, I'll check. I collect coins. Phyllis, there you go.
She's holding out on me.
Phyllis, did Nick know about your hobby that you were collecting
coins?
coins? Where's those coins? Oh, we found something new. You have to before she gets there. Let's kudos this wonderful woman from, according to Fox News, that ran and knocked on these families' door and to save these people. 11 o'clock, there was so many people from the fire. The house was on fire. The family had no clue. This lady knocked on her door, and all 11 of those people were saved. See, back in the day, our neighbors used to do stuff like that. We should look after each other. We can leave the house. Hey, can you watch it? I'm going on vacation.
I still do that.
I don't know. Some of you are lucky. We have some good neighbors. You got to be. I don't know if that happens anymore. Some neighbors don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
You know, it's a scary, scary thing.
No, we're lucky. We got good ones.
Yeah. Happy 50th anniversary, my buddy George, his lovely wife from Chicago Prime, him and his lovely wife, George. Happy 50 years. Police officers committing suicide, 2 in the last month. They tried to commit suicide, and now they're going through some, pray for them. They're going through some recovery to try to make them better. But my God, police officers committing suicide. The men in blue.
And woman, 29-year-old female police officer committed suicide.
How about that? Yeah, how about it, man?
Whole life I had.
I don't know. It's sad. It's really sad story, folks. How about this, man? With all of these flight cancellations and delays and everything, there's a poor couple, 80 years old, coming back from Mexico. They canceled, flight was canceled, and they ran out of heart medication. Oh, fuck. Imagine that. If something, God forbid, happens to these people because they couldn't get their medicine, thinking they have enough.
Should pack a little extra, though.
Well, you should. Good point. Good point. Good point.
You got it done in the last hour.
Yeah, you got a point there. Let's go. We got the one left. Let's split it. You'll take half. A dad says his 13-year-old kid was publicly embarrassed at a swimming pool for being overweight, obese. You know, that's got to be horrible thing for younger, let alone older people that are obese. But when you have those younger kids that, you know, whether they're eating too many candy or maybe some of them have that, they can't lose weight.
Yeah.
But to publicly embarrass somebody like that, I have a coin. It's horrible. I have a coin from 1915 Austria. My dad had it. It's worth $1,700. Oh, Emil, there you go. Let's see. How about this guy? Michigan bought a scratch card, scratched it $6 million. What the hell on a scratch card?
Holy crap.
Unbelievable. What a lucky man he is. Let's see. Okay, folks, just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, you know, they've got certain countries, 2 minutes left. Now you can buy pot in Illinois legally. There's, what is it, Sweden or Switzerland? What's the one where you can go buy pot? What's
Amsterdam?
What is it?
Amsterdam?
Amsterdam. You can buy pot. Now,
You
folks,
can buy anything in Amsterdam.
Oregon, ladies and gentlemen, will be the first state in the United States where you can get magic mushrooms legally. Oregon, now you can go say, I have a pack of cigarettes, carton of milk. Oh, give me the magic mushroom. Harry's magic mushroom. I'll get 2 bags of that. Magic mushrooms. Woo! Put that in food.
That's a little wacky.
Good news for the Wisconsin area in Kenosha. They're in the midst of building a Hard Rock casino in Kenosha, Wisconsin, off of I-94. Would be very cool. They also opened up a Hard Rock in Rockford, which owns part of Rick Nielsen owns part of it. Some of the Cheap Trick guys own the Hard Rock in Rockford. Sour cream. Are you a sour cream guy?
Yeah.
I'm not. How about a cottage cheese guy?
If I got fruit in there or something.
If you got fruit in there.
Yeah.
Lake Geneva, you go down there, can't find place to park, traffic, blah, blah, blah. Now they give you a place where you can go and rent golf carts. Pretty cool. A little pack and back. You can bring your stuff and you can get golf carts. It's probably a little bit better. Rent a golf cart, rent a boat when you're out in beautiful Lake Geneva. You can take your chances with Illinois mushrooms near cow pastures. There you go, Eric. Thank you. You might want to bring some over. We'll give him a shot one day. And Michigan hopefully will pay his lottery winnings. Becky, I hope he does. Michigan, I hope can pay him. That's a lot of money for a scratch-out card. One last thing, folks. Last thing. Of course, the 9/11 towers, horrible tragedy that happened in the United States of America. Well, I guess the Boston Red Sox, the New York Yankees series was in town, and they put the emblem. They flew, they have those lights that show the
logo,
the logos of the Yankees against the Red Sox over the towers, and a lot of people were very upset about that. Probably not a good place to put them where the tower is.
No.
You could have picked another spot. Bad move. Much as I'm a Yankee fan, bad move, New York, for doing that. Put it somewhere else. Not over. That's a sacred spot.
Shine it over the stadium.
Shout, duh, right? Duh. All right, folks. Anyway, it is time for us to go. But before we go, let's not forget our good buddies from Patriot Funding Incorporated. When timing is everything. Dave Antonelli and Patriot Funding Incorporated, commercial money lending, also handles cannabis and more. It's hard money. You can't beat it. Dave Antonelli, give him a call at 630-675-4730. I want to thank you all for coming out today. Don't forget, see us at Schiller Park Concert in the Park tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Thursday, JC Pub in McCook, Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse. Saturday, we'll be in the Speakeasy in St. Charles with the main event band. Nick, where are you at this weekend?
Friday, Chances in Lindenhurst. Saturday, Taverna
in Melrose Park. Come out and support local talent. Come out and go and support live entertainment. Please, if you have friends out there, family, tell them every day you love them, man, because life is not promised to you tomorrow. There's so much crap going on. I'll just thank you all for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. Don't forget, Thursday, my wife is back after 2 weeks. Laura will be in the studio with us on Thursday. All right, and the great words of Sir Richard Starkey, better known as Ringo Starr. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you, Nicholas, my brother. We're going to spend some time with the pool. Love you all, man. God bless you. Be cool. Have a great day.